Hello, I am a random guy who just loves showing up on videos. More importantly, these types of videos. So today, I have a box, and I have a bag. This box and this bag contains both of the same things. Can you guess what they are? Well, I'll tell you what it is. We're ready for another diecast haul. So let's go, everybody, let's get to that wonderful intro, and let's begin this another episode of a mega diecast haul video. What's going on, everybody? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, bringing you guys with another, yes, diecast haul video. More importantly, this is actually a true mega diecast haul video, not the little tease that I gave you guys last time. So I actually, believe it or not, I did not go back to 07 Racing Collectibles, and I didn't drove all the way 4.5 hours to Jack's Racing Collectibles, as much as I would love to, but you know, time goes by way too much fast. I only have so much little time to do the stuff I love, which is, you know, collecting diecasts and reviewing it for you guys on this channel. But first of all, I appreciate your guys' feedback on the last haul video from 07. Even though that wasn't really much, it was just something I did during the day of the Clash. And then I showed you guys my long-awaited room tour video. I appreciate all the good feedback on that. And it just shows you guys just how dedicated I am to, you know, collecting NASCAR diecasts. I'm glad I share that passion with you guys. And hopefully I encourage a lot more people to go out and buy more diecasts, especially at your local diecast dealers, because small businesses really do matter the most. I mean, that's just something right there. But, you know, speaking of, you know, helping out business, guys, gotta give a quick shout out to Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales before we start out this haul video. I'm a new affiliate with them, guys, and I do have you guys probably seen all their Instagrammers, including Diecast Buffet, who, you know, have been doing the promo codes as well. So yeah, I do have a promo code as well. If you guys haven't already checked it out, go to Circle B Diecast, PlanBSales.com as well to go ahead and type in your free shipping code, because, you know, who doesn't love free shit? OBBYT, that's OBBYT. It'll be in the link down below. But anyways, enough of the self-promotion. Let's get on to the haul videos. So yeah, I did not go to those other diecast dealers, but believe it or not, I went to a diecast dealer that I've been recommended before, guys. A lot of people have been recommending to this place, and I gotta give a quick shout out to you know, one of my good buddies, Ben. He's known as Me Too, like Me Too 4 on Instagram, and also on he also has a YouTube channel as well. I mean, he's mostly well known for doing that history of NASCAR Thanksville, which I recommended on my Discord and Twitter to check out. But really cool guy, and he was the one that told me to go out and check out this place. And little did I know that there was a diecast dealer that was actually close to me. Believe it or not, this place I'm about to show you guys and tell you guys about, it's actually half an hour closer than 07. All right? It's only an hour drive, and this place is known as Bench Racing Diecast. All right? My camera doesn't really want to focus because front camera apparently doesn't have focusing, but Bench Racing Diecast from Newark, New York. Yeah, this place right here definitely is really cool. They are mostly, it's a one-room shop where they have NASCAR diecasts, and I'll show you guys a picture of the front entrance. This is not my photo. I took it off on Google, but I can tell you what, guys, this was not only the quickest trip I've ever had going to, it basically just felt like another What's in Stores video, but actually it felt exciting because, you know, I was the only person there. And they're only open on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Thursdays to Fridays from 4 to 6. And on Saturdays, they are open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So, you know, the hours are definitely a little bit on the funky side, but if you give Keith an email, Keith, first of all, I talked to the owner, and he is, hell, I barely knew the guy. We were already having good conversations, very down-to-earth, really cool guy. I mean, probably one of the best interactions I ever had talking to a diecast dealer. You know, very cool and very personal guy, I can tell you what. So, I mean, that just the experience alone, man, just walking in there. Yeah, you know, it's not the size as 07, or it's not big as Jack's, but one room that's full of the newest releases. Yeah, this guy has the newest releases, guys. So I saw a lot of cool diecasts, and I'm going to show you guys what I got, because, you know, you're not looking at a talking haul video. You're looking at a freaking haul video. So, yeah, that's Bench Racing Diecast, and he also has a website, which, you know, you can look at the website down below, but I will tell you guys that is the website, and it is not a, you know, what you might think. So, yeah, but there's a little funny story behind that, but you gotta talk to the owner about that later down the road. But definitely check him out, guys. Bench Racing Diecast. He has a website, and He'll do phone orders, and if you guys live in the central New York area, definitely recommend checking them out. They're in Newark, New York. And yeah, I mean, since you guys helped out 07 and Jax, let's help this place out because, heck, they definitely can eat it. But enough of me talking. Let's see what we got. So I'm going to go and show you guys the newest releases because, you know, that's the thing nowadays. But I'll be getting to the older diecast pretty soon. So this one, I've been struggling to find Wave 9 of NASCAR Authentics 2020. And I just said, you know what, guys? That's why I haven't had a What's in Stores video for like a month or so now because there's been nothing at Target. There's been nothing at Walmart. The only thing I've been seeing are those damn 187s, which are deader than a rock. Apparently a second wave is coming out, but Lionel did confirm they are dead. But not my point. Wave 9, I hadn't found a single damn car, so I had to get this because I just couldn't wait. Because I love me some throwbacks, and this one right here is a cool throwback. We got Chase Elliott's 2020 Napa Auto Parts. Don's a throwback. You know, as you guys know, this is the throwback to Jimmy Johnson's 2009 championship car. Really cool. I believe this car actually has a few differences. You can see right there, it has the blue cheater trim on it compared to the actual, well, it is based on the actual car. And of course the window banners too. And it has playoff marks too. So that's pretty cool. But we'll get into more of that pretty soon. But of course, you know, Jimmy Johnson fans are going to love me reviewing this because, you know, it is a Jimmy Johnson throwback car. So that is pretty damn awesome. All right. So next one right here, this is another new release that I had to get because, you know, I kept seeing the diecast reviews in this. And this is why I recommend, you know, checking out diecast reviews because the renders sometimes will do their justice. And oh boy, this one didn't do its justice. But the amount of details on this car probably makes me think that this is probably one of my favorite paint schemes of 2020 with this driver and the sponsor. They've already had a lot of cool paint schemes. You know what I'm segueing into this? This is Kevin Harvick's 2020 Busch National Forest Foundation car. My God, is this car beautiful, man. The purple, and there's so much fine details on this, guys. I mean, it's basically like, you know, people camping out in the woods. I mean, this paint scheme right here is just flat out fantastic. It's a shame he never won in this car, as far as I know, but Busch, man, I tell you what, man, and I had this conversation with the owners while at bench of Keith. Me and him both agreed that, you know, whoever designs the Busch schemes, they need a freaking race, man, because these are some of the best and creative looking Busch schemes I've ever seen, guys. Just the amount of detail on this, I mean, this is what you call an awesome paint scheme. So I'm looking forward to review this, man. That's going to be cool. And plus, a lot of people are wondering how I take this car off the base. Well, maybe when I do the review, I'll show you guys how to do that because we're on a limited time schedule when it comes to these haul videos. As much as I would love to, you know, make these haul videos, even though they are, you know, considered mega, so they're supposed to be long, but, you know, everyone has short attention spans, so I understand. This next one is another throwback car, and it was another car that was in Wave 9 of NASCAR Authentics, and I couldn't wait any longer, and I'm a big fan of this snack right here. Oh boy, it's America's favorite cookie, not America's favorite driver, but Michael Annett and the #1 Oreo Dawn's throwback car. When I saw that this car was going to get released, I was like, oh boy, that's awesome. I had a funny feeling it was getting canceled, but luckily with the Michael Annett throwbacks, they didn't cancel this one because, you know, this is doing a throwback to Dale Jr.'s Oreo car that he drove in the early 2000s. Really cool. I'm hoping now they could probably do, okay, Michael Annett, hear me out. If you guys can do the Nilla Wafers one, that would be amazing. Or the Oreo Ritz car. I mean, this is the second year in a row Michael Annett got the actual sponsor to match with the throwback, which is cool. I mean, the Baby Ruth scheme, I mean, you guys already know I'm going to do the comparison of the Baby Ruth scheme and the Oreo scheme. But this is really cool, guys, especially me being a big Oreo fan. That is my favorite cookie. By the way, you guys can check out, if you guys, I don't know if you guys are into the gluten-free diets or whatever. I mean, I'm not on a diet, but gluten-free Oreos are not bad. I mean, I'll probably talk more about them because, you know, this, I'm not a food critic. I review diecasts, or I'm a diecast critic, but that is really cool right there. I love that Oreo scheme. All right, and I believe I do got like a few more newest releases. This one, being biased right here, I'm not wearing the hats, but you guys know what's coming. Had to get this. This is the last one right here. Probably the best looking Blaney scheme by far of 2020. I mean, that and the throwback car alone, but this is the strawberry banana car. You know I had to get this car. I'm probably going to get in the NASCAR Authentics version too because, you know, I do collect both of them. But this is such a beautiful paint scheme. This is the last one they had in stock, along with the Michael Annett car. Those are the last ones they had in stock, so I was lucky I found that, but this was literally the first diecast I picked up right here. The first or second, I believe. But, you know, usually if it's a first diecast I buy, it's going to be either a Truex, Edwards, or Blaney car. So, yeah. But beautiful, beautiful paint scheme, guys. I mean, I think like a graphic designer on Instagram, I think created this. I'll have to do my research and find out who that is, but you guys can help me out on that because it'll make reviewing the diecast a lot more easier. But yeah, I'll probably have to go and pick up a strawberry banana bottle so we can do a nice little throwback review to go along with that, since that's when we had those old speaking about throwback, guys, remember when we had diecast reviews where they had the matching drink to go along in the background? Maybe I'll do this with that review because that would be pretty cool. Just a shout out to those guys because they did inspire me to make NASCAR diecast reviews, as I'm doing it to everybody else now. So everyone's following along in me and Garrett's footsteps now. But yeah, that wraps up for the newest released diecast. And now we go out to the older shits, and this is what caught my attention from Bench Racing Collectibles. Now, when I went to Jack's, there was barely that much, 07, 08 cars left. I was like, all right, everyone's buying them, so that's cool and all. Did the same thing in 07. I went back there the other day, and most of the 2010s and all the early 2000s stuff were nearly gone. There's still a few left. But then I went to Bench Racing's website, and I saw what they had, and I couldn't believe what they had. Some of these cars I haven't even seen since I was little, man. And these were these cars I'm showing you guys are when NASCAR was at its prime. I'm talking about the Cup Series, the Nextel Cup Series, 04, 05, 06, 07, maybe 08. Those are the prime days of NASCAR diecast. So I'll give you a hint of what we're going to be showing you guys right here. But go ahead and get the biased ones out real quick. Let's see right here. Oh, but before we do that, I made a little mistake right here. Now, all right, hear me on this. I'm not a big fan of the WLS or PTC mold, but what I'm about to show you is going to make me a hypocrite. I had to get this because I did not have it in my collection, and this diecast, along with this 2015 car, which I'm trying to find that one too, is pretty hard to find. This is Marshall Jr.'s 2014 Furniture Row car. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, OBB has the WLS PTC mold card. Oh my god, the world is truly fucking ending. Oh my god. Listen. Unfortunately, I had no choice. This is the last one they had, and you know what, guys? If there was any other person to get this car, the last person you'd probably see would be me. But since I am a Truex fan and I had to get this, I mean, can't believe I'm saying this. I don't know. I was looking at this, and I was looking at the All-Star car, and I managed to get this. Because at least the number placements look right. Yeah, the diecast quality is absolutely horrendous, but at least this looks like a NASCAR. So yeah, and they had one. They had one of the. They had the 124 and the 164 version of the All-Star car for Truex, and I'm like, eh. So that's my opinion right there. I mean about that, but yeah, maybe it's gonna be a rant review. Maybe you guys are gonna like that because I know that this. Looking at this thing, it's pretty horrendous quality. But I'm a Truex fan, so I'll let this one slide. But it's not the end of the world. Oh my god, OBB's got a PTC mold car. Hypocrite! Hypocrite! Just kidding, guys. But now, let's make it up with another Truex car. Yes, I mean, as you can see, I'm a Truex fan. I mean, I don't know. I mean, am I a Truex fan? Let's see here. That's a Truex car, that's a Truex car, some of those Truex cars. This next one I'm showing you guys is a Truex car. This is Mark Truex Jr.'s 2006 Bass Pro Shops rookie car. Last one they had, and this was, actually, I believe this is the first car I picked up, and the owner, Keith, he's like, oh, that was easy. I'm like, yeah, I mean, every time I see my drivers, and I don't have them, and I don't have the diecast of those certain drivers, guess what? It's getting into my hands. If I had to fight another person for it, oh god, it'd be something. I mean, I'm not a cool person, but man, when it comes to diecast, man, if I don't have that, that's all I'm going to say right there, guys. Luckily, I was the only one there, so. Just kidding, though. Just kidding. I mean, first come, first serve. It is what it is. I mean, there is some yellowing to it, and some of these packages I'm showing you guys do have a yellowing effect. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention how these were priced. All those newest releases I just showed you guys were $8. Probably excluding the 2014 one. That was probably $6 if I had to guess. But this right here, all these older diecasts showing you guys were just $6. So, he's very loosely based when it comes to the diecast. Newest releases are $8. Older ones are $6. Which, for this type of quality, guys, I wouldn't mind that at all. Definitely a good deal right there. Remember when NASCAR diecasts were $6? So, plus clamshell resealable packaging. That is the way to go. But glad I found this one. This is his rookie car from 2006. And that is a beauty right there. I mean, gotta love those rookie stripes. So that is pretty damn cool right there. All right, next up, we got some more diecast to show you right here. And this one was actually on a car that I did saw at 07, but when I went to go and see it the other day, it was gone. I think I know someone who got it, who was a big fan of this guy. But ironically, I was watching this race on YouTube, and then I saw this car at 07, and then Bench Racing had it too, and he had two of these. I was like, you know what? I should get this. Because this is a cool paint scheme. I remember this paint scheme quite a lot. This is Jeff Gordon's 2005 Performance, DuPont Performance Alliance Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Again, the packaging is a little bit yellow, but the die-cast looks amazing. Beautiful paint scheme. I love the inverted flames, the blue, and this, it's like a day-glow red, if I had to guess. It's very bright red. Like it has like almost like a peach or orangish feel to it, but I don't know, it's like a very day-glow effect red, which looks really cool. But it's basically the DuPont scheme just inverted, which looks pretty cool. And I remember having this car. Actually not having it, but actually driving this car on NASCAR 06 Total Team Patrol. By the way, one of the best games that EA Sports made until EA Sports, went to become the EA Sports that we all know and love, and now Codemasters is and now sadly that F1 game's going to fall under the same category as well. So rest in peace, Codemasters. You're from Wally Austin. EA's always got to ruin everything. All right. This next one right here, I'm about to show you guys. This one's actually kind of a rare pickup, and he had a good amount of these, actually. There was two of these, and then he had a lot of other of these guys. But you remember this guy right here. There was another driver of the 12 car that I'm about to show you guys. That's not Ryan Blaney. Ryan Newman, guys. How about that? There was another Ryan that drove the 12 car, and this is his 2006 Alltel car. Team Caliber cars, man. Let me tell you something about these Team Caliber cars. Talk about some great diecast quality. I mean, first of all, look at those blue rims. I mean, you can't really see it in the lightning, but those blue rims, man, they really stand out with this paint scheme. The number 12 Alltel scheme. Surprisingly, I have not had an Alltel car yet. I did when I was little, but I don't know what happened to all the cars I played with. I think I donated them or got rid of them. Beats me. I mean, I wasn't really big into NASCAR diecast collecting as I am now, which there are some regrets that you have, when you're little. And I did abuse them a lot, but luckily I collect and review these bad boys. But this right here is beautiful. The Dodge Charger. Look at that bulky mold, man. But it's beautiful. Metal chassis, blue rims, rubber tires. God dang, dude. These Team Caliber cars are just amazing. But this one I'm really looking forward to review. But he also had the Mobile 1 car as well. And I think he had the Sam Hornish Jr. Mobile 1 car as well from 07. But someone picked it up. I was looking for that because that was a rare find. But this is pretty rare too, guys. I haven't seen this in God knows how long. But those blue rims alone, I think, is what made me sold on that. But yeah, feel free to comment below if you guys remember the Ryan Newman Alltel car and which one was your favorite. I think between this one or the 2008 one that I think he won the Daytona 500 with the all blue. I'm still trying to find that one because that thing's a beauty. Speaking of 2008, we're going to be talking about the guy who won the championship in that year. Yes, sir, guys. This is the last one they had. Surprisingly, this was not knocked off the shelf yet, considering this guy's retired and all of his die-casts have skyrocketed in value. Jimmie Johnson's 2008 Hood Open Platinum Series car. Oh my God, you guys know I'm a big fan of these things, so I'm definitely going to have a ball reviewing this. The best die-cast quality you can get on 164. By far, no one else can be even close. Not even Lionel can replicate that. Motorsports Authentics with their driver select line. This is a beauty, guys. Resealable packaging, protective packaging, so protect the die-cast. The only thing that sucks about this is that, yeah, it has a plastic wing, so I gotta be very careful because those things tend to break off. It's not like the 2010 ones I reviewed, where, it's a solid metal wing. But, at least they learn from their mistakes, compared to another company that sadly continues making the same mistakes and keeps getting worse. But that's just my opinion. Beautiful, beautiful die-cast right there. The Jimmie Johnson 2007. Actually, this ain't 2008, this is 2007. Well, you know what I mean. He drove this paint scheme practically the same for 3 years. So, 06, 07, and 08. But, it's technically his 08 car too, but it's 07 with the packaging. So, hey, 07, like 0 Series Collectibles. All right, got a few more 164s, and all these other ones I'm showing you guys I'm going to love a lot because they all have to do with, the type of diecast that I showed you right here. This next one is another rare find that I couldn't believe I found this. He had 2 of these left, and I'm glad I picked this one up. There was one left. Again, this was only $6. Amazing diecast quality. Greg Biffle's 2007 3M Coast Guard Ford Fusion. Remember this bad boy? Remember Winter Circles used to make these in the 187s? How about that packaging, guys? I mean, me being a big military brat and being a fan of the military-sponsored cars, This was the pinnacle right here. This was cool that NASCAR did this. They had all the branches of the military coming together and sponsoring cars. My goal right now is to collect all of them. All right, and luckily I found one of them, so that is pretty cool. I regret not getting the multi-pack that they had at Walmart many years ago, back in 07 and 08, because I remember having them, and I remember having them in my hand. Heck, I even remember having dreams about them, like, oh, I have them, but, heck, you know, what happens in your dreams don't really come true, but yes, I do dream about diecast too, you know. Give it my program. That's why I have that I Heart Diecast sticker, you know. Diecast is the way to go. It's the key to happiness with all this shit going on in the world. So, but this, just beautiful, man. I ain't no motivational speaker, so, you know, hope you don't get, you know, too attached over what I just said, you know. Don't take everything I said seriously, guys. It's all for entertainment purposes. 3M Coast Guard car. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. Very simple. I love, I think what, like, this might be the only time Coast Guard, I think, sponsored in the Cup car. I think I remember they used to sponsor Justin Labonte, if I'm not mistaken. Remember that name? He drove the 44 car in the Busch series. All right, I got 4 more 164s now. I'll show you guys the 124 I got. By the way, I picked up 14 164s, if I can count correctly, and 124 in this Mega Diecast haul. This next one I'm showing you guys is the guy who almost won the Daytona 500 in 2007. Mark Martin, guys, in his 2007 COT car, guys. Believe it or not, this was, he had the COY Gen 4 car, and he had the COT version of this. But me being, yeah, just since I have the 2008 COT, I said I had to get the 07 one. And I think the 07 one COT is a lot more rare. I've noticed that, like, guys, when you see COT diecast, you got to get them because they are drying up. People are buying the COTs, and they have a lot of value to them. So glad I picked this up. I don't think they have the COTs of this anymore. But if you go to bench, he still has a lot of these in the with the curb spoil on it, the Gen 4 car. So. But that is pretty cool, guys. I think that's the only time the 01 U.S. Army card was released in a COT, if I'm not mistaken. So, really glad I got this one, guys. Especially me being a big U.S. Army fan. You know, because I was born on a military base, after all. Fort Campbell, Kentucky, home of the 101st Airborne. So, hoorah! So, got a great personal connection with the U.S. Army cars. I'm glad I got this one in my collection. Definitely got a lot of Nemechek vibes from that as well. This next one, he actually had both versions of this as well. But, you know what? There was one COT version of this one left. I passed on it because, you know, I've seen it before. But there was this, a Gen 4 version of this car, too, and he had plenty of these. Jeff Gordon's 2007 Nicorette car. Now, I have a lot of Jeff Gordon COTs, and I decided to get, you know, one of his, you know, COY cars, the Gen 4 car, because I absolutely love the Gen 4 cars. COTs aren't too bad, but when I saw this, I was like, oh, God, because I used to have a 124 scale version of this car in the winter circles. Back when 124 retail, 124 diecast in the retail line were actually good. There was no blacked out windows and plastic bullshit. Winter Circles knew how to do 124s right for, you know, your Walmarts and Targets. But this is a beauty, guys. Love, you know, the iconic DuPont flames with the green. I mean, I might review this card during St. Patrick's Day because I'm definitely getting a lot of St. Patrick vibes looking at this. So, you know, might hold on this one for now until St. Patrick's Day comes up. Usually I don't really review diecast on holidays because I personally don't really care about, you know, holidays like that. I mean, heck, might be a good drinking day, I guess, but drink at your own advisory if you're over 21, you know. That's why they have little signs that says drink responsibility or drink responsible, you know. I can't talk English today. I literally just, this whole video is already getting exhausting, so... Then again, story of my life. Look at all these diecasts I got. I mean, everything's exhausting when it comes to being, you know, OBB. These next two I'm about to show you guys, the last two 164s I got, are actually some of the rarest cars I might have in my collection. And when I saw this car, I couldn't believe I saw this. Like, my eyes got big. I was like, whoa, I haven't seen this. I remember having the 2008 version of this car, and that thing was destroyed as hell. But this 2007 version, oh my God, I'm looking forward to review this, guys. I wonder if you guys remember this. Bobby Lavante's 2007 Cheerios Betty Crocker car. Whoa! Back when the sponsor game was actually pretty cool. The amount of sponsors and creativity that this car has is unbelievable, guys. I mean, you got Chex, Pillsbury, Hamburger Helper. I mean, you want to talk about a good snack car? Oh, God, this diecast probably makes you hungry right here. I mean, look at all these sponsors, guys. And that sexy Dodge Charger. One of the most beautiful paint schemes I've seen from Richard Petty. Back, you know, when Richard Petty was actually, you know, somewhat competitive. I mean, Bob Levante, I wouldn't say, you know, you know, what he drove like 3 years with Petty, what, like 2006, 2007, and 2008. You know, for the time being, I guess he was all right, but we don't want to talk about 2008. 2008 is when he had a pretty bad season, and that explains why we had, you know, new drivers going forward. But my God, guys, I mean, definitely gonna be definitely is a rare card because, you know, especially with how, you know, Petty Enterprises is right now. I mean, goodness gracious, man, this is back when they were called Petty Enterprises, and then they went to, you know, Rich Petty Motorsports. But yeah, lots of big changes. This thing is cool. And this car actually has a lot of cool sponsors to it, which, you know, we'll be talking about very soon. But I just love this. And again, I remember driving this car on NASCAR Heat. Not NASCAR Heat. Jesus Christ, Brian. Let's try that again. Duh. On the EA Sports games. NASCAR Total Team Control. NASCAR Heat, man, you're screwing me up now. Jesus. And those games are kind of... They're nowhere near as good as those EA Sports games. Now, this next one I'm about to show you guys, probably the best for last, is one of the rarest 2007 cars. And no, it's not a Red Bull diecast. I'm still looking for those damn things. Those Red Bull diecasts are literally, I don't know when it's going to take me that long to finally get some. But we'll get there. But I couldn't believe this guy had it. Now, there is some yellowing to this. And the yellowing looks pretty bad. But I couldn't believe I found this, guys. I hope you guys remember this. And this is based off one of my favorite candy bars. Oh my God, I couldn't believe I found this, guys. Oh, this is so rare. Ricky Rudd's, and yeah, the packaging is kind of falling apart, as you can see, because it's ripped right here. But this is Ricky Rudd's 2007 Snickers Ford Fusion. I can't believe I found this. I literally can't believe I found this, guys. This is literally the car. This is like a year before this, Dale Jarrett left the iconic number 88, and then Ricky Rudd took it over. I wouldn't say Ricky Rudd really had the best season in this 88, but I remember this paint scheme, and it looks really cool. Love if Busch could do a throwback of this. This would be nice. The gold metallic flames. I mean, we rarely see gold on, you know, paint schemes that much anymore. This one really stands out with the metallic flames, and yeah, this yellowing, the packaging started to fall off, but hey, you know, we can always replace that. But the diecast alone, man, looks freaking awesome. I can't believe I found this. Like, I told Keith, I was like, dude, do you have any idea how rare this car is? And he's like, yeah, I'll give you $6 for it. I was like, dude, I would have paid a lot of money just to get this car, guys, because this thing is pretty rare. I mean, the Labonte car is rare too, but I just couldn't believe, man. Some great scores from Bench Racing Diecast, but now you're probably wondering what the hell this box is. Well, I'll tell you what, it is a 1/24 scale diecast, and it's not an older scale diecast. It's actually a car that, surprisingly, me being a Truex fan, well, it's a Truex car. I already gave it away right there. I don't have this car in my collection. This one right here, I've been waiting for a while, and it's kind of dried up now. And he had one of these in stock, and a few other race wins in stock. Here it is, guys. Mark Truex Jr. Sonoma win from 2018. Yes, believe it or not, I do not have a 2018 race win 124. I do for 164, but we don't want to talk about the Auto Club win because, yeah, that 164 is hot. Yeah, hot shit. But look at this thing right here, guys. What really sold me on this, guys, is not only seeing 5 Energy logos on 124, but look at this, guys. This thing has no wheel. This is the first time I've had a diecast where it has no wheel because the wheel was burned out. Some people don't like that, but I personally like it. And no window as well, which, you know, again, I'm not a big fan of the plastic chassis. 2018 was the first year they implemented that. Probably explains why I didn't bought it, but the mount confetti on this car is beautiful, and I just had to get it because of just that reason alone. And, oh yeah, the DIN number is right here. It's DIN number 265. And I don't know if you guys want to see the stuff that comes with this, but, I mean, heck, it's a 2018 car. Look how much more cooler the race versions were. I mean, goodness gracious, guys. Not only you got yourself a race winner sticker, you got yourselves a driver card, which actually has a lot more color and personality to it compared to the plain Jane cards we have now. And this thing actually has a lot more better quality than the piece of paper that literally can tear in half within instants. I mean, and of course the confetti. I mean, of course we can't have that anymore. Even before COVID, they took it away. So, but yeah, other than that, guys, that basically wraps up what I got right here in this Mega Diecast haul video. Once again, once I find the card right here, check out Bench Racing Diecast. My camera doesn't want to focus in on this because it's fixed focus. Don't know why, but Bench Racing Diecast on, actually, I'll probably take a screenshot of this and show you guys right here because, you know, my camera doesn't, being a little stubborn today, so I apologize for that. But yeah, check them out today, guys. They have there's many different ways you can order these guys from. Just go on the about page and click the link how to order, because Keith has a lot of good variety of how you can order this. He'll take phone orders, he'll do email, heck. But if you come to the store, let me just say right there, you are going to be in one hell. You are going to be quite entertained, because Keith's got a really wicked personality that I've never seen before, and actually is pretty cool. So you get yourself quite an experience right there. But absolutely amazing customer service from Metro Racing Diecast, and heck, man. Definitely, I'm gonna probably check this place out a little bit more, considering it's closer than 07. But I'll go back and forth, because I love my my local diecast dealers, and you guys should as well. But yeah, anyways, guys, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys for watching this mega diecast haul video. As now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Snickers car and my Cheerios car and my Sonoma Wind and all the other diecasts I got, and we're gonna put them in a nice little spot in this room somewhere or another, and we'll review these things very shortly. But until we meet again, guys, I'll catch you guys next time on another diecast haul video, and I'm out.
I could not find the bed. I couldn't get the damn window open. So she said, well, we just had that up. The other girl raised it for her. There's a button. I really don't. But I don't know. You know, I see this little yellow thing sticking up, and I'm trying to move that, and it goes for about an inch, and it won't do it. So I'm thinking, so I bend down, she bends down, we bonk heads. I go, this is going good. So I turn it this way. She turns around and bends, and I bend my ass. My head to the rack.